he really thinks that he's single and that he can be going out. Like, I am not dating anyone. I'm not even dating Matt.
But you're sleeping with him. When did that become less intimate than dating? Jasmine reacts to Gino exploring his side of their open marriage with his new love interest, Natalie.
When's the last time you your wife?
Oh my God. What? Can you say that again? Because that really turns me on when you say that word.
And listen, I know that the fact that Jasmine and Gino are even back on this show turns a lot of you off. For some, it's giving fake.
Pay me my money.
And for others, they're just exhausting.
I'm tired of your presence. Dismissed.
But what I'm interested in seeing unfold is them going from open marriage to a baby in a baby carriage. Yeah. After this episode, I'm side-eyeing their entire situation even more from multiple angles. Let's talk about it.
It's Malicia.
Hey, 90 Day Fans fam, it's Malicia. I had to relocate, so that's why I was MIA last week. But now, I was about to say I'm getting settled, but I'm not even there yet. Send me good vibes. That's all I'm gonna say. But I hope you're well.
Piece of
Well, you bitch.
no problem, asshole. And that's your man, and you're after. You're welcome.
Yeah, this is why I hesitate on mixing friend groups. I do, especially when there's alcohol involved. Happily Ever After is off to an interesting start.
That man can go degrade his wife. That man can go degrade this man. That man can go degrade whoever the he wants. Not me, and not in this house.
Noga is triggered.
Who is that?
Loren's best friend. She goes head to head with Andrei after he gets into it with Loren, who was extremely passionate about trying to convince him that he shouldn't move her friend of 4 years, Elizabeth, and their 2 young kids to his home country of Moldova.
I can pay a little bit less for the cost of living and have the same possibilities. I have family there. I have good friends there. I don't have family here because we don't have like family.
Yeah, because you basically ran all of Libby's family off. Apparently, the only 2 they still talk to from her family is her sister Becky and her dad Chuck. I don't know what type of spell Andrei put on Chuck. I don't know if it's the power Andrei exudes or what, but it seems like one day Chuck just turned into his #1 fan. Ooh, is Libby's marriage with Andrei gonna ruin all of her relationships? Is Loren next? Oh yeah, Andrei also told Jovi and Alex he's going to give Elizabeth an ultimatum. They either move to Moldova or go their separate ways. Yeah, he's talking that big talk. The issue that everyone seems to be having with Andrei in this move is that he's seemingly trying to force it on Libby. Meanwhile, Noga is more focused on the disrespect.
Libby and I are friends, okay?
Yeah.
We are
Good
very
friends.
much, we are. We're
Okay.
very
Stop
much alike.
interrupting her.
Loren starts to explain how it's important for Andrei to consider Libby because if she's not happy, it will negatively affect the household.
The mom isn't happy, it
That's what
affects the
you think.
kid.
Like where the money comes from your husband?
Andrei, it's 2025. Just because that's your setup doesn't mean every woman's waiting on a man's paycheck. Generalizations like that can get you in trouble. Yeah. At this point, Andrei's attitude isn't a surprise to me, but I didn't expect Loren to go so hard, especially considering that she knows how it feels to have someone try to tell her what's best for her and her family. Her mom was totally against she and Alex and the kids relocating to Israel.
What do you mean, how was that selfish?
Why would you be miserable?
He's instigating the out of you. That's what this man is doing. That's a problem. He's doing it on purpose.
What's up with the smirk on everyone's face? It just escalated so fast. Fast forward, Noga calls Andrei out of his name.
Piece of
Well, you bitch.
no problem, asshole.
And he returns the favor with no hesitation.
You bitch.
Twice. Purposefully calling Noga Doga even after he was corrected by a producer.
It doesn't matter. She's Doga for me because she's barking like a dog and there's no action. Just small dog. Doga.
He's insulting. He's vulgar. There's no getting through to a man like Andrei.
Once Elizabeth and Andrei leave Loren's home, Andrei starts criticizing the food.
Even if the steak over there was not the best one, I would say.
But he said this over dinner.
I'm gonna have some steak because it's warm right now and it's the best.
He also shaded Alex's choice of artwork.
I didn't say anything over there bad about his fish on the wall. It's not even a real one, so it's stupid.
His judgmental self. Even though I take pride in my space, I'm always picky about who I let into my home. I know some people can't help it because they have an eye for design, but I hate having guests who I feel like are walking around with this critical eye. It's like, get out of my safe space, being mean-spirited, bye. Elizabeth says overall she's disappointed in how her friend Loren handled the conversation.
I feel that there's a lot of jealous people in this circle.
Jealous of what?
Moving to Moldova.
It's actually really funny. All right, moving on to the emotional time bomb to keep our eyes on. It's between husband and wife Tigerlily and Adnan. This episode, 90 Day, gave us a flash forward of Tigerlily speechless as Adnan speaks to her like a child.
How can I even trust you?
Mention that another time about trust, I will make a bigger problem now. Mention that again.
Oh, hell no.
Ooh, it looks like he's about to bring the tiger part out of Tigerlily. This is a 23-year-old man talking to a 41-year-old woman like that. A woman who is sponsoring his whole future. In my opinion, this is a prime example of a man doing the most, trying to act like how he thinks a man should act. But that's all we got of their argument for now.
Hello? Nothing.
The episode flashes back to 4 months before the blow-up, when Adnan finally arrives in the US on his K-1 visa from Jordan to a pregnant Tigerlily.
Baby, it's people saying my wife, she is pregnant and she's driving. It's so silly. Give me a key.
Why, baby?
And he wants to drive Tigerlily's Lamborghini home. Mind you, he's never driven on American roads.
America Street. It's first time.
That doesn't make me nervous at all.
Now, I would respect the act of chivalry if he wasn't putting so much at risk by getting behind the wheel, including raising Tigerlily's blood pressure. Also, they're in Texas, where the state troopers don't play. But, once again, all of this because in his head, this is what a man should do. I get that his wife is pregnant, but she drove herself there.
When you're driving the Lambo and I'm sitting next to you, your husband just sitting, didn't do anything. That's ridiculous.
Not ridiculous.
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 So wait, is this more about his eagerness to drive the Lambo than it is about protecting her? I wonder, would he have been just as eager if it was a Camry? Oh yeah, before we move on, aside from Adnan doing the most to prove his manhood, he's also starting to suggest to Tigerlily, who is Christian, that he wants her to become Muslim. Something they never talked about before they got married.
Wait, what? Yeah.
I mean, I guess these are the issues you run into when you decide to get married to someone on the first day you meet them in person, after 4 months of knowing each other.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's 2025, we can't say the word crazy. So instead, that was a high-risk decision, to say the least. But the couple did talk and agree that their child will be Muslim.
He's made comments that he feels like he was put to be with me to convert me.
Ooh.
I really don't know what to do.
I have to be honest, when I heard that he told her he feels as if he was put with her to convert her to Islam, I felt a little offended for her. I know age ain't nothing but a number in some cases, but for this 23-year-old to suggest that the purpose of their relationship is to change her faith feels dismissive, as if her spiritual journey up until this point hasn't been valid. And listen, we do know some people convert in relationships. It's real, it works for them, it is beautiful. But in my opinion, it has to be mutual, a desire that comes from the heart. Not because someone feels like they've been assigned to fix or transform you. Whenever converting is suggested in that way, it just doesn't feel divinely led to me. It feels like that person is trying to convert you because of their ego. What happened to making thoughtful suggestions and then inviting people into your spiritual space with no pressure, but most importantly, living in a way that makes people want to follow the path that you're on.
Maybe you inspire me.
Hello, America. I am here.
It looks like she's about to be raising him and that baby and the 2 other kids that she has. All right, let's chat about Kara and Guillermo, who I think are so cute, but they are struggling.
You know, marriage is so hard.
Kara is 32 from Virginia and Guillermo is 26 from Venezuela, and they share 20-month-old Nico together. He's almost 2. They've been married for 3 years and are now sleeping in separate bedrooms, and they haven't gotten intimate in 3 months, even though Guillermo has been asking for it every day.
For me, it's very hard to separate physical and emotional.
A huge issue between the two is that Kara is turned off by Guillermo's lack of follow-through. He's a dreamer, not necessarily a doer. Yet. I'm trying to give him a little grace. Once Kara started explaining why she's fed up, I was like, oh, I get it, girl. Sad to say, but she might not feel like he deserves it. She's also in provider mode, so it's probably hard for her to relax and even get in the mood. Along with Kara now carrying the financial weight for the family, she says Guillermo tried to start a lawn care business, bought the truck, but apparently didn't do anything else.
The difference between you starting your endeavors and me starting mine is that I actually try.
At the moment, he's currently working at a restaurant, an industry he's familiar with. He was working at a restaurant when they met in Venezuela. But this gig comes after he left his job that was providing healthcare for the family, with no other plan in place.
Why the would he do that?
They have a baby. It's giving, I don't want to be a grown-up. And honestly, Guillermo, I get it. I feel the same way sometimes. Being an adult is a lot. It's a lot of responsibility. And on top of handling those responsibilities, you have to navigate your emotions. To me, that's the hardest part. It's like, how am I supposed to do this today and I'm feeling this way? And to add a child or children onto that, whew, shout out to you parents. But the other side of that adult coin is that this era gives us a lot of power to create, to choose the life we want to build. And we can make a new choice at any moment. And with that power can come indecision. They are going to couples therapy, or at least they went once. But I think that they would benefit from individual therapy as well. For Guillermo, I know it can be easy to chalk it up to, oh, he's just being lazy. But I found that in many cases, people aren't just lazy for no reason. They have mental and emotional blocks that are keeping them from reaching their goals. He might need some extra help figuring out what he truly wants.
The idea of becoming a pilot, that's a dream. It started when I was very young. My father used to repair helicopters, little planes.
Yeah. Guillermo's next pursuit is to become a pilot, which is hard for Kara to take seriously because
Unless you have like 60K just sitting around that I don't know about.
Yeah, it feels like she has now stepped into a mother role instead of the lover role. And I wonder if the lawn care business or becoming a pilot is something Guillermo is truly interested in, or does he think it just sounds good or impressive?
Think about it, my husband is a pilot.
On top of Guillermo's lack of motivation, what's interesting is that Kara is also feeling like Guillermo is not supporting her dream of being a bachata singer.
I have always been a singer my entire life.
I wanted to hear more of her singing. That clip was so short. Yeah, Guillermo doesn't like going to her shows. But because he says he's trying to do better and save their marriage, he tells her this.
I really want to go. I want to support you. I like your music.
But then turns around and tells the camera this.
It's not that I don't like her music. It's just that I don't love it.
Okay, he didn't lie to her. He just omitted some of his truth.
And also, I don't like the people that goes into those shows.
Oh, who goes to these shows? What happened, Guillermo? It sounds like something went down. I wonder, could Guillermo's lack of support be out of spite that Kara's been doubting his dreams? Maybe, maybe not. I only say that because Guillermo seems to have a little petty side to him. Kara says one of the main reasons she's not ready to share a bed with him again yet is because of something he said during couples therapy that she just can't seem to get over. When the therapist asked, is it safe to assume that they love and care about each other, Kara said, of course, yes. But Guillermo said,
I don't know.
At first I thought Kara might be overreacting. I'm like, he's just mad. But the more she explains how it landed on her, the more I understood why it's hard for her to let it go.
I would never look at you and tell you that I don't know if I love you. You're the father of my kid. I would just never do that to you.
Yeah, she said she would never say something like that. But clearly, he would impulsively say something like that and not mean it. That doesn't make it okay, but they're just different in that way. Maybe understanding that and accepting that will help her start to forgive him.
I really love you, and I'm sorry if I said something that I hurt you.
I wonder, are they going to be part of the last resort? I'm not sure how much it would help, but, you know, it's worth considering. Moving on to Last Resort alums, Jasmine and Gino.
I am confused. I just know that I miss him.
Jasmine has been living with her side piece, Matt, because she claims Gino kicked her out. And Matt just listens to her go on and on about how she's feeling about Gino. He's like, I didn't sign up for this. Fast forward, Jasmine meets up with Gino's cousin, Michelle, who she's still really close to.
I don't want her to get hurt.
I think that says a lot, that some of Gino's family members are still supporting Jasmine. It makes you wonder, what do they know about Gino? They have a front row seat to his life. Jasmine tells Michelle that Gino has blocked her everywhere, except email, and she's been sending so many emails, but he's not responding. He is giving zero contact.
I do know, that he met somebody online. I don't really know too much details, but he traveled to Las Vegas to meet her.
To meet who?
She looks kind of exactly like you.
Jasmine tells the camera that this is not what they agreed to in the open marriage. They agreed that they need to be introduced to the third person ahead of time and agree on that person. And I don't know if Jasmine is genuinely upset.
Like, how can he just as simply just be with another person?
You're a perfect example,
Or if she's just trying to shift the story so she doesn't look like the villain.
I feel so stupid, missing him and being so concerned about him. And he doesn't give a about me, and he's just living his best life.
And I don't know if this Natalie woman is genuinely interested in Gino or if she was hired to play his love interest to help him prove that he can still get activated.
Come on, you're turning me on.
It still works, everybody.
Because we've been questioning that for a minute. And also, why does she have to look like Jasmine? That right there is making me question the authenticity of it. Gino didn't even pull Jasmine looking like Jasmine. She was beautiful before too. I'm not saying she wasn't, but just kind of throwing me off a bit. Natalie has been divorced twice, and she's admitted that she tends to pick bad boys. And she was attracted to Gino because he was a little on the nerdy side.
Joke's on you!
If there is one thing this show has taught us, is that just because you are a nerd does not mean you are innocent or safe. It be the ones you don't expect. Gino and Natalie shared some kisses, but she did not stay the night with him. And I will say she surprised me with her boundaries. No shade. I love a touch of unexpected class. Also, when Natalie found out Gino is in an open marriage with Jasmine, something he was not upfront with her about.
Shocker.
Granted, it might be a little embarrassing for him considering how the open marriage came to be. But yeah, when Natalie found out, she gave him this ultimatum.
And I don't want to be part of your open marriage. I mean, did you talk about divorce with her?
If Jasmine and Gino have shown us anything, it's that sometimes getting what you want isn't the hardest part. It's what comes with what you want that can catch you off guard. At some point this season, we're going to see Gino finally meet up with Jasmine after his trip to Vegas. Jasmine telling the camera she really loves him and doesn't want to continue living separate.
I need to face Jasmine.
Then turn around, Gino. All right, 90 Day Fans fam. Thanks for hanging with me. I will see you next time.